Once upon a time, in a village called Ufuoma, there lived two best friends named Ufuoma and Akpos. They did everything together and shared their secrets with each other. Ufuoma loved Akpos like a sister, and Akpos felt the same way about Ufuoma. One sunny afternoon, while Akpos was at the market buying vegetables, Ufuoma sneaked quietly into Akpos's house. She had a secret plan. Ufuoma wanted to surprise Akpos's husband, Oke. She knew that Oke was a kind man who loved jokes and laughter. So Ufuoma hid behind a big mango tree in Oke's compound, waiting for him to come home from his farm. When Oke arrived, Ufuoma jumped out from behind the tree and shouted. Surprised Oke was startled at first, but then burst into laughter when he saw Ufuoma. Ufuoma, what are you doing here? Oke asked, still chuckling. I wanted to surprise you, Oke. I missed our jokes and laughter, Ufuoma replied with a big smile. Oke hugged Ufuoma warmly and invited her inside. They spent the afternoon telling funny stories and reminiscing about old times. Ufuoma felt happy that she had made Oke laugh so much. Meanwhile, Akpos returned from the market and saw Ufuoma's slippers at her doorstep. She knew that her best friend was inside her house. Akpos felt a pang of jealousy because she thought Ufuoma was spending time with her husband without her knowing. Akpos quietly entered her house and saw Ufuoma and Oke sitting together, laughing heartily. She felt hurt and confused. Akpos wondered why her best friend and husband were having such a good time without her. Just as Akpos was about to confront them, a loud knock sounded at the door. It was the village elder, Chief Efi. He had come to deliver an important message to Oke. The story paused right at this moment, with Chief Efi standing at the door. What do you think will happen next? Chief Efi stood at the door, waiting patiently for someone to answer. Oke quickly got up from his seat, excused himself from Ufuoma and Akpos, and went to open the door. Good afternoon, Chief Efi. What brings you here today? Oke greeted the elder respectfully. Good afternoon, Oke. I have some urgent news to share with you. May I come in? Chief Efi replied with a serious expression. Oke nodded and ushered Chief Efi inside. Akpos and Ufuoma watched curiously as the elder took a seat and cleared his throat. Oke, there is a meeting of all the village elders tomorrow morning. We need to discuss the upcoming harvest festival and other important matters, Chief Efi announced. Oke listened attentively, nodding occasionally to show that he understood. Akpos and Ufuoma exchanged glances, wondering what the meeting was about and if it would affect their village in any way. After Chief Efi left, Oke turned to Akpos and Ufuoma with a serious look on his face. I need to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. Akpos, can you help me gather some documents for my study? Akpos nodded silently and followed Oke to his study, leaving Ufuoma alone in the living room. Ufuoma felt a pang of guilt for sneaking into Akpos's house and spending time with Oke without her friend's knowledge. As Akpos and Oke sorted through the papers in the study, Akpos couldn't hold back her emotions any longer. Oke, why was Ufuoma here? What were you two doing together? Akpos asked, her voice trembling with hurt. Oke sighed and put down the papers. Akpos, Ufuoma came here to surprise me. We were just sharing old memories and laughing together. There's nothing more to it, I promise. Akpos looked into Oke's eyes and saw sincerity. She realized that she had misunderstood the situation. I'm sorry, Oke, I shouldn't have doubted you and Ufuoma. I trust both of you, Akpos apologized, feeling relieved. Oke hugged Akpos tightly and reassured her that everything was fine between them. They returned to the living room, where Ufuoma was waiting anxiously. Ufuoma, I'm sorry for doubting you. I know you would never do anything to hurt me. Or Oke, Akpos said, extending her hand in friendship. Ufuoma smiled gratefully and hugged Akpos. I'm sorry for sneaking in without telling you, Akpos. You're my best friend and I treasure our friendship more than anything, Ufuoma confessed. The three friends sat together, talking and laughing late into the evening. They realized that their bond was stronger than any misunderstanding. As the sun set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, They knew that their friendship would endure any challenge. And so the story of Ufuoma, Akpos, and Oak's friendship continued, filled with love, trust, and laughter. The next day, the village elders gathered for their meeting under the shade of a massive baobab tree. Okay, Akpos and Ufuoma arrived early, ready to participate in the discussions about the upcoming harvest festival and other village matters. Chief Ife, the eldest of the elders, called the meeting to order. He spoke about the importance of unity among the villagers and the need to work together for the prosperity of their community. The elders nodded in agreement, acknowledging Chief Ife's wise words. As the meeting progressed, Oak shared his ideas for improving the irrigation system to ensure a bountiful harvest. His suggestions were met with enthusiasm and approval from the other elders. Akpos, known for her creativity and resourcefulness, proposed a plan to organize cultural performances during the harvest festival to showcase the talents of the villagers. Her idea was met with applause, and the elders commended her for thinking outside the box. Ufuoma, though not an elder, was invited to speak by Chief Ife. She shared her perspective on fostering stronger bonds among the villagers through community events and gatherings. Her words resonated with everyone present, highlighting the importance of friendship and cooperation. The meeting concluded with a sense of unity and purpose. The elders thanked Oke, Akpos, and Ufuoma for their valuable contributions and dedication to the village. As they walked back home together, Oke, Akpos, and Ufuoma reflected on the day's events. They were proud of their friendship and the positive impact they could make on their community. That night, the villagers gathered for a bonfire celebration, dancing and singing in anticipation of the upcoming harvest festival. Oke, Akpos, and Ufuoma stood side by side, their friendship stronger than ever. The days turned into weeks, and the harvest festival approached. The village buzzed with excitement as preparations were made for the grand event. On the day of the festival, the entire village came together to celebrate. There were colorful decorations, delicious food, and lively performances showcasing the talents of the villagers. Oke, Akpos, and Ufuoma stood proudly, watching as their village flourished with joy and unity. They knew that no misunderstanding or challenge could break their bond of friendship. And so the story of Ufuoma, Akpos, and Oak's friendship continued to inspire generations in the village of Umocha, a testament to the power of love, trust, and laughter in overcoming any obstacle. As the harvest festival unfolded, the air was filled with the aroma of freshly cooked delicacies, and the sound of drums and laughter echoed throughout the village. Families and friends gathered around to enjoy the festivities, creating a vibrant atmosphere of joy and togetherness. Oke, Akpos, and Ufuoma participated in various activities during the festival. Oak showcased his farming skills by presenting the largest and juiciest harvest of yams, corn, and vegetables. Akpos dazzled the crowd with her traditional dance performance, captivating everyone with her grace and rhythm. Ufuoma, with her storytelling prowess, entertained both young and old with tales of bravery and wisdom from their ancestors. The villagers praised and applauded the trio for their contributions to the festival. They were seen as pillars of the community, embodying the spirit of unity and cooperation. As the night approached and the festivities reached their peak, Chief Ife called for a moment of reflection and gratitude. He stood before the gathered villagers, his voice resonating with warmth and wisdom. My fellow villagers, Chief Ife began, today we celebrate not only the abundance of our harvest but also the strength of our bonds. Oke, Akpos, and Ufuoma have shown us what it means to work together, to support each other, and to cherish our traditions. Let us remember this day as a testament to our resilience and our enduring spirit. The villagers cheered and raised their cups in a toast to friendship and community. The bonfire crackled and danced as people shared stories, laughter, and gratitude for the blessings of life. As the night drew to a close, Oke, Akpos, and Ufuoma sat together under the starlit sky, reflecting on the journey that had brought them to this moment. We've been through so much together, Akpos said, her eyes shining with emotion. But through it all, our friendship has remained steadfast. We may have had misunderstandings along the way, Ufuoma added, but they only made us stronger. Our bond is unbreakable. Oke nodded in agreement. I'm grateful for both of you. You've enriched my life in ways I could never have imagined. With a sense of contentment and unity, the three friends embraced, knowing that their friendship would continue to thrive, just like the vibrant village of Umocha. And so, the tale of Ufuoma, Akpos, and Oak's enduring friendship became a legend in the village, passed down from generation to generation as a reminder of the power of love, trust, and laughter in building a thriving community. Thanks for listening.